Matt Rhule staunchly defends Dylan Raiola, and the question was kind of in reference. There was this one of these like CBS Sports online guys. I don't even know who it was, but just kind of like a guy with a goatee wearing a hat doing one of those like videos. And you know,
I sometimes wear a cap, so
but didn't look like a football guy,
right?
I mean, and he might have been, but just
I know who you're talking about.
He's like, I am just down on Dylan Raiola.
I know exactly. I know who exactly. I'm not gonna name him. I know exactly who.
Is he a big name guy? That guy,
Semi.
I didn't recognize
Semi.
So, but there's people like that. I mean, it's kind of like you pick your side. Either you're all in on Rhule or you're all out on him.
Well, what he was talking about was some of it's the whole thing with the Kansas City Chiefs quarterback. And here's what I'd say. I love what Rhule said. Somebody asked me about it on another show last week. And I just kind of give it an eye roll. Like, really, are we talking about this? Let's talk about his football. Why does that? Rhule said it's just laziness to always go to that Patrick Mahomes angle. Like, what does it matter? First of all, he is a kid. If he's emulating another player, I'm not offended by it. When I was a kid, I literally thought at times I was Larry Bird. I mean, I would emulate Larry Bird when I was in high school. I was a little guard, but me well enough that I
how many people over the years when you'd ask questions like, is there a player that you emulate your game after?
Right.
It's always been a common reporter question.
I really appreciate what Rhule said. Yeah, I really appreciate what Rhule said. He portrayed as kind of low-hanging fruit, kind of lazy. Like, really, we're going to go after Dylan on that? Dylan's playing at a high level. That's what Rhule wants to emphasize, that he's completing 75% of his passes. He made throws in that Michigan game that I would characterize as incredible, and not just one or two, 6 or 7. And he had to make incredible throws because he's getting no protection most of the time. Now, up in the press box, I know there was some discussion about him holding the ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I'd say he did a few times too much, but man, that pressure was coming, baby. I mean, pocket was collapsing a lot. Yet he had to make some throws right until the end that were difficult because of that pressure. Now, he did a good job late in that game of stepping up in the pocket.
Well, on the year, he is 8 of 12 on his deep ball throws. 8 of 12. Those are passes that travel 20 plus yards.
You had great stats in your PFF story on Dylan. 21 of 25 on throws where he's not under pressure is I'm going off memory. You might want to look that up, double check it. We're doing a podcast.
Not under pressure. Like on the season when kept clean.
Yes.
Dylan Raiola completes about 80%.
Yeah, I'm saying 21 of 25.
And that's Michigan, the Michigan game. But I'm talking the whole.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The whole season, he's 80%.
When he's clean.
Yeah. And
plays pitch and catch at a high level.
He's been blitzed about 35-40% of the time. People have decided we're going to come after him.
Well, Michigan came after him 23 times. 23 times. We knew that, though. We knew it was happening. We knew it was going to come because their defensive coordinator, Wink Martindale, is a pressure guy. That's what he is. That's his MO.
I'll give you the exact number on that.
Please.
Yeah. He was actually blitzed 24 of 49 drops.
Okay.
And he was under pressure on 24 drops.
24 of 49 drops, right?
Right.
He was under pressure 24 of 49 drops.
When he was kept clean, he was 21 of 25 for 206.
There's that number I was looking for.
Now, he did throw his interception, though, when kept clean. That was kind of a bad read there on that one play. That was his first interception of the season, though.
It was a bad ball.
But that's going to happen.
I know.
I mean,
so I know what people are thinking. I always defend Dylan, and I will continue to as long as he plays like he is. I mean, I'm not going to stop. He's playing really well. Sean, in this game, he didn't have a rushing attack to help him that was anything that would help, and he's getting shoddy protection. Okay, so I'd ask you, what quarterback in America is going to thrive in that environment? Shoddy protection with a very limited run game.
You need to balance. And I asked Rhule that question.
Yes, you did today.
About the balance of the offense and how it's needed. And Like, and he said that they need to be about 125 to 150 a game.
Yeah.
Because when you don't run the quarterback, your rushing number does look different.
Yeah.
Like,
that's true.
Like under a Scott Frost offense, 200 rushing yards a game was pretty easy to attain because the quarterback ran a lot.
So there's a big difference. Against Cincinnati, when Nebraska squeaked out that win late, Emmett Johnson ran 25 times for 108 yards, caught 7 passes for, I don't know, 52 or whatever it was. Against Michigan, he ran 19 times for 65 yards. 65.
14 for 55 in the first half.
Right.
5 for 10 in the second half.
Okay. How does that help your quarterback?
5 for 10.
Yeah. Doesn't help.
No.
That's the answer. Doesn't help.
At that point, you're just kind of running for, there's no effectiveness with that.
So no effectiveness in the run game, and we all watch the tackle struggle. Now you're asking your quarterback to do what? Pull a rabbit out of a hat. You got to go win.
That's not mobile.
Yeah, you got to go win this game because we can't do it with our run game, and our protection's bad.
And they moved the pocket well, I thought, for Dylan.
Could have done better.
They got him out of the pocket after a while. Like he was on the run more.
Yeah, tried it. He can. Here's the thing. Here's the misnomer I hear about Dylan, that he can't throw on the run. Yeah, he can. He's really good throwing on the run. He can roll and throw.
A couple of those throws you needed a lead arm strike to make, and he showed that.
Yeah, I know we sound, particularly myself, it sounds a little bit like an apologist, but whatever. It is what it is. He's playing at a high level.